How you doing today, folks? Now, before we get started, there's going to be about 12 screenshots on camera right now. Please take a moment to pause the video and to read them all. There's a lot of information. In order to understand the content of this video properly, you need to understand everything that has happened as well as all of the evidence that is continuously mounting. I know it's a lot to read, but it's very relevant to our community, so please, once again, take a moment and read it all. And now, let's get started. Can you hear the enthusiasm in my voice? I hate making these goddamn videos. So, K.P.L or Knife Pivot Lube, the makers of this stuff right here, that chances are you own or you have in your EDC cabinet somewhere, has decided to attack a member of our community. To be very clear, they've decided to attack this man based purely on his use of this bottle. Not this exact bottle, to be very clear, simply put, just a similar bottle. Similar to a different brand of bottled water or a different kind of soda or a rival cell phone company or something like that, to where things are similar but not identical. Now, let's speak about the inherent problem with that real quick. First off, innovation is bred through constant competition. The more competition out there, the further it pushes brilliant people within our community to make new and fantastic products and to innovate the ones they've already made. That holds true for the entire world, to be clear, but personally, I am invested in our community, and the rest of the world in this case can go fucking burn. So as far as our community and the way things work for us, this is a genuine problem. It's a genuine problem, right, for several reasons. One, there is not much innovation in the world in general. Very few things are truly proprietary. That includes this bottle. To be very clear, it also includes the new bottle we're talking about making, or trade dress. If somebody uses the exact same bottle with the exact same logo and changes nothing, yes, that can be a copyright infringement, absolutely. However, if they change the branding, if they dye the bottle, if they do one little bitty thing different, that trade dress is now invalid and they have made their own piece. The companies that made plastic do not hold a patent for the use of plastic. It is free range as long as you change it and or don't steal their exact design. This is the exact same thing. Now, to be very clear, you might still love K.P.L and you can by all means do whatever you want to with this information, but for me, I'm done. People who attack our community, I genuinely feel they should be ostracized. We are not the rest of the world. We are some unique individuals in a small community, in a niche hobby, and we protect our own. We look after our own. If something bad happens, if someone does something bad, we don't call the police. We don't sit there and call lawyers and try to intimidate somebody. We deal with that shit in our own way, on our own terms. Right, and if K.P.L would have hit up this man and be like, hey, this is something that I worked very, very hard for, can you please not do that? I'm pretty sure Scott Gunn would have complied. And even if he didn't, oh freaking well. But they did not do that, folks. What they did was try to intimidate, to try to bully, and try to bring the long arm of the law involved and try to scare someone. Now, I'm happy to report Mr. Scott Gunn is not scared. Within the documentation I just provided on screen, they speak about multiple distributors, multiple businesses. We only know about two, Scott Gunn being first and foremost among them. So the other ones have simply put probably changed their design, have probably just bowed down, or maybe they just don't want to talk about it. But either way, to sit there and try to bully someone, to use your leverage, your market share, whatever the hell you want to call it, to try to force your way into somebody is a line for me personally. It is a very thick, very clearly drawn out line in the sand, and if you cross it, it is a failure of your own common sense, it is a failure of your own moral fortitude, it is a failure of your goddamn cowardice and lack of integrity. Personally, I am done with K.P.L. I hope all of you guys are as well. There are different products out there. To be very clear, the syringe design for nano oil is also not proprietary, and neither is their bottle. So them doing this type of thing is a genuine problem, and them going, well, you know what, we'll just go ahead and we'll make our own, you know, it's fine. If these men and women decided to back down, if they never made it public, if they never gave the community that this man claims to be a part of a say in the matter, they would not have made their own bottle. They would not have been pushed to innovate. They would have used their market share, their goodwill through our community to stomp on a small business. This man claims it's one person, he's just trying to feed his family. Scott Gunn is the same exact way, and I'm sure the other people you tried to step on K.P.L. were the exact same way. Now, as far as how everybody else in the community feels, everyone is very much entitled to their own personal, individualized opinion. But my personal stake, my own personal feelings are K.P.L., Ryan specifically from K.P.L., the one-man show, the person that claims to be part of our community. Sir, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself. You know what you are doing. You sound like a smart man. You word yourself very well. You play the game very well. So clearly you have a business sense. Clearly you are intelligent enough to understand what you tried to do was wrong. And the only reason why you're even acting the way you are now is because you got called on your bullshit publicly, the way we, the community, do. This is our community, folks. Once again, our fucking community. And we defend it. Ryan chose to step on Scott Gunn and multiple other people, and we as a community rose the fuck up. And I sincerely hope that we keep on rising. I sincerely hope that we kick Ryan and his company K.P.L. out the fucking door, because we have that power. We are a very small niche group, and if we collectively say fuck you, he has no other options besides to go back to working for the man, as he calls it, because he chose to take advantage of our community. He clearly thinks we're weak. He clearly thinks we're fucking cowards. Let's show him otherwise.